It's David Hoffman, your local documentary filmmaker, about to show you a film that ran on television back in 1967. I was one of the cameramen. So it's a wacky, wacky, wacky time. It's the summer of love. It's the love generation. Flowers and freedom and ease. And I don't really get it, but I'm not against them. I'm not one of the love generation, but I am a member of the 60s generation. This guy named David Silver, a young British producer with a great English accent, asks WGBH in Boston, the great PBS station, to do a show to explore the love generation and just go in the streets and ask people questions. And he gets the opportunity. It runs on WGBH and 13 other stations that agree to it, and it is outrageous television. People watch it because they're part of the generation, and people watch it, the older generation watches it horrified, but they want to try and understand who are these young people. Now, before you see this, I want you to put aside your prejudices. If you're a baby boomer and you are part of the 60s generation, 1/3 of the baby boomers say they're part of the generation. They felt it. You're kind of feeling nostalgic about this, and I understand that. If you're a millennial, you're caught between these are your parents, and also you think these people mess society up, which not everybody thinks, but a lot of people think. My own opinion is, yeah, no. True, but it's a very strange time. How do you explain that strange time? Well, David Silver went into the street and he tried to do it. And he had a show that was growing in popularity and all of a sudden got cut off. When the sequence is over and you've seen David Silver, I'm going to tell you what happened and why it was removed in a moment.
You know, if I were going to take a girl out in America, you know, and I brought her a ladybug as a present, do you think that would work?
No, I think she'd like some candy or some flowers.
Well,
She might like some earrings.
Yeah, let's take a bit earrings.
She'd like a box of candy.
A box of candy. If I were on a date with her, yeah, where would I take her?
Flowers!
Flowers?
The park. To the park.
To
No,
the park?
out to dinner.
To dinner, yeah.
Yeah, to dinner and then to a dance. I would take her, well, on some night, if her father's, really not nice, yell,
You've always got to be careful of that.
you could sneak away to the park. Go out to dinner, then go to a movie, then go to dance, and then you'd come right home.
Yeah, and leave her on the doorstep. Yeah. No.
You'd take her inside and help her up to her room.
Yeah, but when I took her out, the girl, on the first date, would I kiss her on the first date? Do you think?
Yes.
Really?
But I don't know if she would kiss you.
Hi, hello. What does all this symbolize to you?
I don't know.
Anything at all?
Yeah, I think it's nice.
It's nice?
Yeah.
Why is it nice?
I don't know, because they can express what they think.
People can express it. Are you expressing what you think?
No.
Why are you at the Love-In?
Because I think it's fun and I get a good sense of community spirit I don't anywhere else.
What, do you think there's a love revolution going on?
I hope so.
Why do you hope so?
Well, because, we're just too... up to date, the world has been in such bad condition that love is a very good start to get it cleaned up, I think.
Why are you here?
Because I like lovins.
Are you a part of the love generation?
Yes.
What's different about the love generation?
Oh, I don't know. The whole world just seems to be happy. When everybody's in love, everybody seems to be so happy here.
Do you love me?
Yes, I love everybody.
Is it possible to love everybody?
Yes.
How come? How come people haven't loved everybody for 2,000 years?
Because they've been mixed up.
Do you think this is the answer?
Yes.
Do you take drugs?
Huh?
Do you take drugs?
No.
Would you ever take drugs?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm experimental.
Do you think this country, at this time, needs something that it hasn't got?
Yes.
What does it need?
Love. The whole people have to know each other,
What about people older than, say, 30? Older people, do you think they can indulge in this too?
Yes, they should.
Do they?
I don't know if they do, but they should.
What do you think older people think of all this?
Most of them think it's ridiculous.
Why do you think they think it's ridiculous?
Because I don't think it can be done. They don't think people can do it.
Do you think you can manage to do this without the help of, say, grass or LSD?
No.
You think you need it? Do you take it?
Yes.
You do? What does it do for you?
I know myself better, and other people I know better.
You're not just taking it for kicks. Do you think it expands your consciousness so you can love everybody?
Not everybody.
Who are those you don't love?
Narrow-minded people.
Inside, big full moon shining.
A lot of these people admit that they use certain drugs like marijuana and LSD. Do you agree with that?
When I hear this music, I know that you don't need anything else to turn you on.
What do you think of the love revolution as it is at the moment? Do you think anything about it?
Well, I can't quote exactly, but one of the Supreme Court justices once said that from a multitude of tongues come the truth. And when you're not willing to listen to what everyone has to say, you are denying yourself the ultimate truth.
What are you going through at the moment? Do you think we need an interpreter? Oh, you don't look too happy. Could you come round and smile into our camera? It's beautiful, isn't he? This is a young man. Could you possibly tell me your name? No, he can't tell me his name, but these two fellas, they're having a great time. They're at the Love in here, and he's very hot, but he likes being hot. And behind those goggles, there lurks a sensitive creature, I'm sure. Would you agree with me on that? Do you think behind those teeth there lurks?
I'm from the World Organization of Lycanthropic Fallacious Wolf. I believe in hate.
I'm delighted to meet you. I'm David Silver. Wow. That's nice. First of all, explain to us what in fact you are doing.
Well, I'm running for President of the United States on the Love, Art, Beauty ticket.
You're a digger. What are you doing?
I do.
What do you mean?
I do. I make love. I bring food to starving spades out there in Newark, and that's what I'm doing here tonight. And we're going to have a bee in there, and I make love.
I can really tell you about my new religion we're working on. Tell me about your new religion.
It's the True Light Beavers. Can you all see it?
He's number 7. It's beautiful.
True Light Beavers have two tenets. One is that God is the absence of garbage.
I thought it was a baseball team.
Well, we're working on that.
Well, I wish these guys could explain what they're about more. I think it's kind of a put-on, basically. If you got something that you're trying to say, I wish you could say it.
See, hippies were created by the press. I mean, it was created from outside. It was a thing masked by the media, right? A love thing, a white thing, like the Spade said. It's a white thing. I'm not a hippie. Hippies are fags. Sorry about that.
What's so different about what you see under this long hair than what you see behind one of the cameras, who are groovy guys? Like, I played baseball. I'm a Boy Scout. My father was a Scoutmaster. This is a riff, man. You know, it really is. I'm wearing my hair long because somebody else is, and I want to please them, right? Like Brian Epstein, who is started this long hair in England, man. For us, I'm talking about for us in America. He brought John, Paul, Ringo, and Quick.
George.
Right over here, and I picked up on it because everybody else picked up on it, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. And this is a game. I'm having fun.
They're alienated from a lot of the things in American society, but they're very American too, like you just said. You know, it's sort of the Boy Scout movement only one step ahead. It's togetherness in McCall's magazine only in a group.
Who's stoned? Anybody in here stoned?
Stoned,
yeah. I'm stoned, man.
Stoned. Who else is stoned?
Stoned is stoned.
All right, well, okay, maybe we found a common denominator amongst hippies, whether you call it a movement or not, and that's drugs. Okay.
Free. Everything's free.
Everything's free. I think we stand for the destruction of property.
What will come out of the destruction of property?
That's pure Karl Marx. Are you communist?
Well, am I a communist? I don't know. See, I guess in a way I am, because we were standing in Harvard Square passing out poems, and some cat come up and call us a communist and punch us all in the mouth. So I guess I am a communist too, right?
This medium destroyed the use of the word. I can't tell my girl I love her anymore because, like, she's seen that in 500 John Wayne movies, man. I love you, Samantha.
Right, well, we're into another thing now. We're into a semantic thing.
What I'm saying is, you can't use the word. It's so commercial now, man. Like, it was blipping on the screen, and that's cool. That's a graphic thing, but it's going down too much now. Like, that's what they're arguing about. Like, what does it mean? It doesn't have a meaning anymore.
Well, we've finally come down to a kind of equilibrium. That's all we've got time for tonight. Join us next week. Join us next week at 9 o'clock. I don't really know what the show's about. It's a bit chaotic, but join us then. Good night.
So that was pretty amazing television. I don't think something like that ever ran again. Now, it got yanked off the air 1 week. Gone. No more David Silver. In fact, everything like it was gone. We all thought it was because there was a sequence that he ran with his professor, Howard Zinn, a real lefty, who made a statement about Vietnam that was, America did it, America kills children, America's horrible. And at the end of that statement, David Silver says, I completely agree. That ought to have gotten him off the air. You could go so far during a war to attack America, but I don't think anybody was too comfortable in television with putting that on. But that isn't what removed David Silver. What removed David Silver was Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking, tough, her boots and everything. She's Nancy Sinatra. She's in all the hot pop shows. And David Silver makes a remark about her. The remark was based on some dancers that are on stage. And David Silver just casually says this. That was by Nancy Sinatra. I said that was by Nancy Sinatra, but it isn't really by Nancy Sinatra because she's got false hair, false nose, and she had her cheekbones raised, and she's got false boobs. That got it removed. Within a week, there ain't no more David Silver on television. I don't know, does Hollywood have more power than politicians, than the people with the money? Whatever the reason, David Silver was gone, and this era was over. I hope you enjoyed watching this. David Hoffman filmmaker, if so disposed, I sure would appreciate you becoming one of my patrons. It's how I'm trying to make a living. I am www.patreon.com/allinaday. Regardless, I thank you for watching and for being my subscribers. Bye-bye.